I think one of the main ways that my business has leveled up as a result of the Wonder Mastermind is clarity. To be clear about what it is I offer and also what I don't and where my boundaries are.
Picture yourself digging into your art practice, learning how to grow your art business, and discovering the why that supports it all.
As I participated in this mastermind, my business went from reactive to proactive. And I can happily say that I'm going into fourth quarter fully prepared, and I've never felt this way before. So it's not scary, I'm really excited.
Picture moving from not knowing to clarity and confidence. Picture moving slowly and steadily towards your goals.
She's so creative in the business and the marketing, and that so inspired me to be like, I can do this too.
The confidence that you gain from being around likewise women that maybe are in different levels of art and different phases in their lives is immense. It's huge.
I was only selling work at local galleries, and I kind of needed a little bit of an extra nudge to build my online presence and to grow my online shop.
The fact that it was small and intimate, and I already had a relationship built with Sarah, it more than met my expectations. Even for those that didn't know Sarah before coming in, just the way she is with people, it's already warm and inviting, and I love watching her interact with people.
So I think one of the biggest impacts for me in terms of my artwork is I'm able to really deeply connect with my creative process in a way that's joyful and meaningful for me. And then from that, because it's authentic, it's stemming from an authentic experience, that has enabled other people to connect with me.
One big win I feel like I've had in how my business has grown this year is I have an Etsy shop, and I just did the math, and my sales have increased over 6 times from what they were the previous years.
Well, I didn't even know what a mastermind was until I went to, I guess, Q&A about Wonder. And even still then, I don't think I fully understood what it was, but I was curious just how to have a business about art in a way that you would want to build it, kind of to match the life that you wanted, rather than what I had learned about art, which was more gallery and fine art stuff. It seemed like she sort of had merged the two.
And I realized I was spending all my hours working with no particular mindset or strategy to how to move the business forward, how to be exposed to new markets or new collaborations. And the people in Mastermind, my now friends and Sarah as our leader, have helped me to think about my business and how it interacts as its own thing out in the world.
That mindset shift and having that confidence of this is what I do and this is how I share it is something I have definitely gained throughout this experience, and I'm so thankful for it. It's very freeing, so it's been awesome.
Anything you want to know about, you can find it on YouTube, you can read about it or whatever, but there's something about being in a group of like-minded women that is a whole nother level. People that actually know what you're going through and can feel you and have maybe navigated what you're trying to navigate and can give you advice and get to know you so that they can give you advice that's specific to you. It's pretty cool. It was well beyond my expectations.
The one-on-ones with Sarah were really helpful, helping me to focus and to just really center in on what I wanted to do and what was important. I have all these things I want to do, but okay, what can we do today? What can we do this month?
I feel like I'm more apt to take risks that I didn't take before, which is something that's new for me. My enthusiasm for my business and my thought that I can do this, has really been super exciting for me.
There's been an amazing emotional connection amongst us as artists.
It's welcoming and inviting and a safe space. That for me has been the most powerful piece, because it's a really safe space to get vulnerable.
As every month, each month went on, and I received action items and encouragement from the group and Sarah, I was able to transform my business and tell my story in a way that was much more clear. and then therefore like attract more of the kind of people that I want to work with, and also produce work that had greater meaning.
I've never met a group of women who just want to dig in and get into your business with you. Time management to the dirty details on my website to financial stuff.
So the growth from Mastermind has been twofold. I've had personal growth as a human belonging to a community of supportive women who are cheering me on, and I'm also cheering them on, and I can bounce ideas and questions off of.
Peer groups have been really great that she puts together for us. There's a smaller, intimate group of women. You get to know everyone a little bit more intimately, and you feel a great kinship. We all help each other. It holds everyone accountable.
Picture this all in community with others who build you up and support your vision.
They received everything that I wanted to share with them with such openness and love, and that it just made it easier overall to share who I am, my story, and the art that I like to make with the world, with complete strangers, because these women were so nurturing to that part of me.
The result of spending a year in community and relationship with these other women was so beyond what I expected when I enrolled. It was really completely transformational for me in terms of personal growth.
What I really liked about this particular Wonder Mastermind was it was about the art. It was about the love of art, and it was about finding the soul of art.
Sarah holds the group together because she holds us accountable. Sarah is so good at keeping us focused and on point.
She's also, your biggest cheerleader. She is your friend. She is going to call you out on certain things, which I'm so grateful for, because she's right. She recognizes in you things that you might need to work on, that are stopping you from doing things. Like, what are you afraid of?
She is a wonderful leader. It's not about her. She leads us into great directions of where to go. And she singles people out, and she pulls out their individual strengths.
As a result of this mastermind, I feel like I've grown personally in a lot of ways. One of the biggest ways I feel like is confidence.
So I feel like I've grown my confidence and, gotten a lot of really good ideas about how to move forward. And we were saying how to level up.
I really wanted to get clarity on what it was that I offered in the world and why it was different. And I didn't really have a sounding board and a space and accountability to communicate these things.
When I first heard about this mastermind, I was intrigued and I was inspired. And then I found out how much it costs, and it was like, wow, that's a lot. And it took me a minute for sure to think about it and then realize what my needs were.
And I was like, you know what? This is an investment in my business, but it's also an investment in myself. And to me, at that point, the price point is no, this is 100% worth it.
I feel very cared for by her, and she really wants our success and is invested in that, and that comes through loud and clear.
And that is huge for me, not to just be this floundering artist, but to actually have direction.
I felt a part of the group. I felt important in the group. I had a voice in the group. I felt valued in the group.
The biggest thing that's really, besides increasing sales, the thing about my business that's really changed this year is just what I wanted, which is having more clarity. I feel like I can see it now. Instead of just having all these ideas, now I can really formulate a clear vision of what I want it to be like, and just super exciting.
As I went through the year in this mastermind, I really started to gain so much clarity on what I was doing.
What do you do? How are you going to communicate it? And who is dying to learn more about your special offering? Because there is somebody out there who is dying for your special offering, and they don't know about it yet.
To me, it was the doubts all washed away as soon as I signed up. And I felt like I was totally worth this.
I'm really grateful for this time I've had, and I would 100% do it again.